to our next topic around Eeyores. And this is to find their pattern. So almost every Eeyore has a pattern. Now, your instinct sometimes as a leader is to try to fix it, try to change the Eeyore. I'm going to ask you instead to identify their pattern. I'll give you an example. In my marriage, my husband is a venter and I'm a problem solver. This is one of the cruxes of the most difficult things in life I have to deal with. Because if somebody gives me a problem, I'm going to go boop, 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 boop. Here's two different angles. We can do this right now. We can do this later. And my mind goes crazy. My husband needs to vent about a problem. He's not always looking for a solution. So I have to stop in my head and say, I think he's venting. I just have to shut my problem-solving brain off. And he has to say in his head, I just need to talk about it. I'm not looking for a solution. And our marriage works far better. And by the way, we're not perfect at that. But when you know a pattern of an Eeyore, you can expect it. So if you know that they're particularly resistant to change, you can invite them to understand change a bit earlier. You can also fully know that they're going to not be excited about change and just keep moving forward. Most Eeyores have the pattern of, shock about change. Why are we doing this? A little bit of a victim mentality. But over time, that mentality then changed from that to frustration as they're going through change. This is when they're slamming keyboards. I can't believe we're doing this. This is ridiculous. It doesn't work. And of course, it's never that they're not doing it right. It's that other things don't work. That's always the key, right? So you have to understand that. And then you have to understand that even after everybody's adapted the change and many people are happy about whatever it is going on, you will find that they are sort of partially adopted the change. They won't ever say they like it, but they will stop saying they hate it, but they still go back to, well, I wish it did what this system did and kind of hold on to those little tendrils out there. Know it, accept it, and don't let it bother you. It's just part of who it is. Understand that that's just part of the process, just like my husband's a venter. I just accept it's part of the process. Once I've accepted it, my life becomes a whole lot better. So that's our tips on finding the patterns of Eeyores that your agency can still survive, thrive, and work with an Eeyore on your team. Hi, everyone. It's a special PSA, a public service announcement here for our loyal followers and listeners of our 3-minute videos. So we started doing a daily 3-minute video when COVID hit. It was our way of connecting and people were at home and we wanted to bring positivity to the world. But now, as we have hit the 2-year mark of doing a daily video, we've decided it's time to change things up a little bit. We have some other forms of content that we think you're going to love. So the 3-minute videos will not be putting in a graveyard. They are instead going to be changed up a little bit. So what you're going to see is a little bit of a throwback video. We're going to highlight our top 10 greatest hits in the last 2 weeks. Then we're going to go all into talking about commercial sales as Heath Sharon is emerging with his new course on how to prospect and sell commercial. So great for anybody out there. You're going to start to see our content change up in the month of July and get into a new rhythm in August. We can't thank you enough for your loyalty to our 3-minute videos. We know that they've given people a lot of tips and tricks. We've gotten a ton of followers out of them. But just like everything in life, all good things must come to an end. And we think we've got something extra special cooking up our sleeves. So we can't wait to share that with you. In the meantime, please go like our social media channels. We're on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. Like them. That's where you're going to get special announcements. Also, make sure you're watching your email for even more special announcements on everything. We appreciate everything that you guys have done, and we can't wait to share with you different forms of content. So we're not going away. You're still going to get all the APP awesomeness in your inboxes and on your social media channels. We're just going to change things up just a smidge to make it even more ridiculously amazing for you. Thank you so much, and we absolutely look forward to what's next. Take care.